certainly.
Yu Yangyi, if he wins this one, he will win the tournament. Let's just go back. It went after f3, queen c6. Kramnik naturally runs from the queen trade.
This Chinese guy's greedy, yeah?
Knight b5, very important, covering the d4 square, well, as well as bringing the knight back into the game, but covers the d4 square. King h8 from Kramnik, and now g3, just shutting it down. What's the score? It is 3 pawns.
Yeah.
White is 3 pawns up. My goodness. Well, earlier on in the tournament, we had the banana variation. We had Niels Grandelius and Robin van Kampen with the 2 bananas at the board. Then we had somebody else, Sam Shankland had an apple.
Yeah.
And now Yu Yangyi has the 3 water bottle variation, and it seems to be working well for him at the moment. Vlad, clock times. Vlad, 15.5 minutes roughly, glancing at the clock there. Down on time. Down on position, Yangyi. I think, what has Vlad got here?
Not a lot, I'm afraid to say. Not a lot. I don't think. I think Vlad's sort of playing on tricks now.
Well, let's throw it in. Let me play knight f4. I'm throwing it in.
Okay. Right. So now I first of all I can't take that because of queen g7.
Queen
it's
g7.
Run to mate. So we can't do that one here. And I want to get on the e5 maybe.
What about knight c3?
Cool.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, just keep the pieces around the king. Yeah.
And if knight e2, I'm hoping that is clear enough. So we're going to, and the queen connects with the king side as well. So I think that's winning. So after knight c3, well, we can go the other way, of course, but how exactly does
black break through?
The knight just kind of comes back to reality, doesn't it?
You know what? I mean, this position for me reminds me a lot of my own games, you know, from the black side. Sometimes I get myself in this kind of situation where I've gone all in with some f-pawn attack in the Dutch or something, and I suddenly realise, hang on a minute, I'm not actually doing much here. I've got some vague threats, but I'm not actually doing anything at all. And you know, I'm obviously not comparing Kramnik to me. I'm like a Patzer version of all these guys at the top, but I just don't believe that this attack from Kramnik is working, and it's going to be kind of heartbreaking, I think, even for Kramnik here, because you know it is heartbreaking, this kind of thing. You've played so well for a tournament, and I just think that this is not working, you know, and I can't see anything working.
We should say that is the position on the board after after g3 from white, and Vlad is basically struggling to find any kind of tricks. His big problem is the king, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. White can always gain a tempo by attacking this king, and of course the material balance. Just to mention, please, I mean, this is the last exciting day of this amazing tournament in Qatar, and we're watching now the fight for first place on board 1, and it looks, see them on the board here, a tweet from Rendell. Vlad's today learning that contrary to popular opinion, sometimes it's better to play for a draw when you're playing for a draw. Do you know what? That's some cryptic talking from the Rendell.
Do you know, I think Vlad was just kind of playing a normal game, but I think he must have just miscalculated one of these tactics.
Yeah, sure.
And suddenly it's turned around. So after g3, it went queen f7. Okay, he's trying to, you know, latch onto these light squares somehow. You know, try to get in here somewhere. But Yangyi has simply played rook a1.
It's like a machine. Does he just want to swap everything off?
Well, I mean, if he gets in rook a7, then it's white that's attacking. So let me try this very basic plan of playing queen f5.
I just go rook a8, and because f3 I'm on, you know. I mean, I've got other moves, but rook a8 is that so silly?
Well, it's the Hoover.
I just want to hoover all the pieces off, go queen e4, and it's losing. It's losing with Kramnik. I think we're going to have a win for the young Chinese guy this tournament. I think Yu is going to win this competition. What a result!
Absolutely fantastic.
What a results, yeah. So
Amazing, but very simple, very straightforward play. I like the way that Yangyi's done it. You know, he's not backing down ever in this. His calculation has been razor sharp so far in this game, and it doesn't look that difficult now at all. The move so quickly now looks completely winning. It's gone after Rook A1, Knight G5.
Is Kramnik smiling?
Rook
I don't know.
A8.
Is he sort of? I think Kramnik realises he's lost. Look at the body language. I don't know if he's having a wry smile, because you know it's not. I mean, okay, it's been a bad day for Kramnik today. And
Kramnik's still 11 moves to make, and he's got 3 minutes. He's completely lost.
Well, it's sad because you know this has happened to all of us, and it's one of the most heart-wrenching things, even for someone like Kramnik who's been world champion. You know, you play a great tournament, you get to the last round, and you lose the last tournament in the last round, and you know it's going to be upsetting for him. But I don't think this could be over any second, in my opinion.
The vultures are crowding around the board. I think everyone senses blood is about to be spilled on the board.
And I think just by the facial expressions of
I think he can resign.
I think it's waiting for it. I think we're waiting for resignations here, and I think Yu realises this as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see the reaction from Yu, because Yu, if he wins this, he wins the tournament outright, which is a phenomenal result as well. For 20 years old, I mean, I was just thinking what I was doing at 20. I wasn't beating ex-world champions.
Vlad has played, I think, Queen E7. We're just waiting for that to appear on the board. Yeah, he has played Queen E7.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that has to do with the price of tea in China, to be honest.
Probably not much, no.
No. It doesn't.
What is the price of tea in China at the moment?
I mean, doesn't seem to change.
We can ask you when he comes in. Hopefully, we will get the winner of the tournament to join us. Okay, well, Yu's playing very quickly. H4. He doesn't even think about this.
Wow.
He just. He's actually, you know, he realises he's winning. He's a confident player, yeah?
I mean, you're not kidding. You know? Okay, he just wants to take the pawn on F3.
It's simple
unbelievable.
Play.
Yeah, but the speed he played that.
Yeah. Kramnik only 2 minutes left. And yeah,
but you know, I think someone should tell you you've got 15 minutes left. Just slow down, mate.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay. Knight H3 check. I mean, that knight's not going far, is it? The king can go a number of good squares. F1, well, only one good square really. F1 and now. Okay, unless Vlad's had something big here, that knight is now completely trapped. Well,
what on earth is he up to?
Well, I mean, it's even a funny line. Queen takes b4, queen f6 check. I'm just going to show how bad this position is.
Boom.
Just little tactics like this. It doesn't work, you know. It doesn't work. This is going to be a victory on board one for the 20-year-old player from China. 20 years old, and he's going to have a performance rating over 2,900 at least. I mean, I don't know how high his performance rating is going to be, but it's simply going to be phenomenally high. So, incredibly impressive tournament. He beat Geary in the last round, and he's won today. I mean, that's simply phenomenal tournament. Okay, we have another move, E4. I think this is, well, he's you know, when the chips are down, you've got to
so Kramnik's idea is. Well, what is his idea? Because after this, that's very tricky. He plays rook A8.
Yeah.
So if queen takes, then there's something on the back rank.
But even that doesn't work.
And
so I just take on A8, take on F3, game over. You know, and rook takes A8, queen takes F8.
Here.
That last variation, queen takes E4.
Well, you can do this.
Take on A8.
Well, actually, you can do both because you can play.
Yeah. Okay,
you can take on E7, and rook A1 you can play queen E1. So not even the tricks work. And if Kramnik's resigned, it's over. Yu Yangyi wins the tournament. This is a sensational result. Hopefully, we're going to get him here in the commentary room. Incredible! He snuck through. He's going to win this. He's the sole winner of this tournament with 7.5 out of 9. Shocking.
Yeah, very shocking. And
just to get the update, the game did finish. Queen takes E4. That's the final position on the board.
He's got out of there quickly, hasn't he? So he's got out of there very.
I feel very sorry for Kramnik.
Yeah, I do as well. I mean, obviously a great result by the young Chinese player, and he is champion of Qatar, the first Qatar 2014.
So I've been joined by Yu Yangyi. Many congratulations. That was an absolutely fantastic performance. Before the start of today, were you hoping to press very hard? What was your attitude going into this game today? What were you feeling?
I'm feeling happy, very, very happy.
Very happy before the or now or before the game?
Yeah.
Before the game, what did you think? You had a chance before the game?
I think. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, by the way.
Before the game, did you think you had a good chance?
Yeah.
Today?
No good chance.
No.
Yeah.
You thought you were just going to play and see what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it went very well. Do you want to talk us through the game a little bit? Probably this opening was not a surprise.
No surprise.
No. And have you played in this way before? This system, you've played this before? Have you played it already?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you're comfortable with this? So maybe you can point out the moment where you thought things started to go your way.
Yeah.
Knight g5 I like.
Bishop b6.
Yeah?
Yeah, bishop e7. Yes.
To cover g5. Oh, sorry, just 1 second. Okay, so bishop g7.
Yeah.
And this covers the g5 square.
Yeah,
and now what? Knight a5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rook b8.
Have you played this before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Bishop d2.
And do you want to take the mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know this position. Queen e2.
Okay, but let's see the game. Let's see the game. Queen h5. We like this move a lot.
Yeah.
It's a nice move.
I don't know.
No, it looks very interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
I like it. Because suddenly you always have something on the king side, a little something.
Yes.
Were you surprised by b5? b5 this looks a little strange to me. We thought maybe instead of b5, maybe bishop f8. No, or even bishop f8 to g7.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Again, f5. This is.
I think bishop.
Oh, you think this is best?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
And now rook a5. What happens? And f4, and just to play.
Yeah.
f3.
Yes. F3. Queen is. Yes. I think queen draw.
Oh, right. Possibly a draw.
Yes.
You think this is your best? Okay, that's interesting.
Yes.
Did Vladimir mention this after the game?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Okay, so bishop takes knight is still all right there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. But now all the tactics work for you. But here, maybe instead of queen d6, in this position, maybe f3?
F3.
What happens? And now queen d5?
Queen d5, queen b3.
Right, and this endgame?
Yeah, and again. Maybe.
Well, of course, white is better, but
maybe better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably still playable for black. After we should explain this. Queen takes queen, and takes.
Take.
Obviously, white is better,
Yeah.
but black has some drawing chances.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you expect this,
Yeah.
or what did you? Do you think this is black's best in this position?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Queen d.
This is a big mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my opponent. 94.
He missed this. He must have missed this move. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Fantastic. But after rook a7, now I think you're winning.
Yeah, maybe position f3.
Oh, here
I think,
instead of taking. Okay.
I don't know.
Let me see. What do you play? Oh yeah. If you take your hand away from your mouth, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. But if you take your hand away from your mouth, then we can hear you better. Okay. But now he's lost, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Must be lost.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, how many pawns? Okay, it's still lots of pawns, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this position, white winning.
Now white is definitely winning, yeah. So basically, Vladimir missed a couple of chances to keep in the game, it seems, yeah. But all right, do you know what? You played so quickly as well.
Yeah.
You played without nerves. Or were you nervous, or what did you think in the game? Were you worried at all? But you seemed to play very quickly. What's your favourite game from this tournament that you played, apart from today?
Of course.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
But your game yesterday, well, you've beaten the two top seeds. You beat Kramnik today.
Yeah.
You beat Giri yesterday.
Yes.
This is a fantastic achievement.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, what a year you're having. You in Tromsø, in the Olympiad.
Yeah.
You scored the gold medal, yes?
Yeah.
And what was it, 8.5 out of 10, or did you score more than that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So, what have you done to this year? Have you been training a lot, or how come you've made a big breakthrough this year? Big success this year. So what have you done? Worked hard? Were you working hard?
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Sorry, I am English no good.
No, it's interesting. So in Millionaire Chess, you had 5.5 out of 7. It's also a good result, actually. Vikonze, okay, in the Vikonze, not so good. Yeah. But you play a lot in China as well. Yeah. And do you train with anyone in particular? Do you have a trainer in China? Who is your trainer? Or do you work with other players? Yeah. Okay, it's difficult. Are you a professional chess player? Mm-hmm. Do you play chess professionally, or are you studying a subject at university?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you studying as well at university? What do you study at university?
University to Beijing.
Ah, you're at Beijing at university there. Yeah.
Yes.
And what do you study? A science, a mathematics, or? It's difficult.
Yeah.
But what are you studying? Mathematics or something else in Beijing? Tricky. Okay, listen. It's tough. You've had a really tough game, and I'm throwing loads of questions at you. It's very, very difficult. But I just want to say many congratulations. It's a brilliant achievement. And where are you playing next? What is your next tournament?
My next tournament, Chinese League.
Chinese League?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
And is that very soon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you playing in Beijing Accord
No.
tournament? No, not this one.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, fantastic. Once again, many congratulations, and absolutely brilliant achievement. So listen, go and relax. Well done.